Good day, traders. Welcome back to Fides Trading Channel. Now we're back again with another daily market brief. Today is Thursday, the 25th of September, 2025. If you're new to this channel, in the Fides Flow videos, I do a deep dive into the price action and fundamentals behind gold, Nas100, and Us30, giving you a clear roadmap for the trading day ahead. Using high time frame technical analysis, identify key zones, momentum shifts, and trend structures. Then combine that with real-time macroeconomic drivers like interest rates, inflation data, and market sentiment. So whether you're a swing trader or day trader, this breakdown helps you understand what's really moving these markets and where high probability setups might fall. Starting with gold. Gold is currently trading at 3756 with the Asian highs and lows at 3729 and 3756 respectively. Price is moving relatively bullish during the Asian session this morning with a strong push off the 8 a.m. candle. The London session was showing signs of a potential reversal upon the Asian highs, and we can see that this Asian high is currently being tested. And on the 1 hour time frame, we are seeing a doji that has formed, as well as a bearish pin bar with the bullish body. That does indicate the indecision in this current level. So we could be seeing some type of reversal down towards the Asian lows during the day. But as it stands, price is currently maintaining above the 3756 level. We can see that it is testing. Going to the 4 hour time frame, we can see clear bullish price action structure present. Price did have a retracement from the highs at 3790. And price push all the way down to 3720. We can see here that when price tested 3720 level, we had a bit of a bullish pin bar that pushed price a bit higher, but with very low bullish momentum. That being said, we didn't really tap into the 2150 SMA region. We got very close to it, yes. However, we did tap the sweet spot of the RSI at 55 before that push to the upside. So price is currently seemingly testing the 3750 with very low momentum, pivot level with very low momentum. So I do see some downside potential still prevalent in this market. But let's drop into the 1 hour time frame. So the 1 hour time frame is currently moving in consolidation following the bullish run from 3650. So from this run over here, despite that bullish run, price peaked over here at 3790 as I mentioned, and then has now moved into a retracement and is consolidating between 3720 and 3790, which is the major level right there. Price tested the 2150 SMA region. Right here, I tested the 50 SMA region, and it has broken above said region, but with very low bullish momentum. RSI is back within the bullish region after a short trip down there to the bears, hitting that 30 level before pushing to the upside. I am still expecting further upside from gold, awaiting a push from a level of significance, potentially targeting the range here between 3720 and the Asian low of the day at 3731. Waiting to see what price does when it gets down to this level, and potentially back within testing that 2150 SMA region on the 1 hour chart. We could see some downside potential before push to the upside, so I'll be using low lot sizes for the day to just negate my risk for intraday trades. So that is gold for the day. Let's take a look at Nas100. Nas100 moving bullish, currently at 24463, trading above the major pivot level of 24,000. Currently Asian highs and lows at 24,456 and 24,552, as we can see here. So it's moving relatively bearish during the Asian session this morning. On the 4 hour chart, let's drop into 4 hour. Price maintaining bullish structure, however, is within the 21 and 50-day SMA region and within the sweet spot of the RSI currently after a deep retracement from the New York session yesterday. Noting that the 24,395 level of significance, there was a wick rejection of this particular level, which is why it's holding as a support. It is a break and retest level, So I do expect price to test that at some point and for a reaction to form upon there. But we're more likely to see this on the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, price is trading bearish with bearish price action structure. We can see lower highs and respective lower lows that have formed. That being said, price is trading below the 2150-day SMA region. Market dipped to 30, actually below 30 on the RSI, and is still lingering in that bearish territory. There's still a lot of potential for further upside potential using the 4 hour time frame as a primary chart. So so using the 4 hour time frame as a primary chart, I am looking for entries on the 1 hour time frame, thus targeting chart patterns and candlestick momentum on 1 hour candle closes. Expecting a test of the 24,395 support as I mentioned, so I'm expecting a push from there to the upside. To wait and see what price does during the course of the day. Let's move on to US30. US30 is currently trading at 46148 following a retracement. It is trading upon the 46127 pivot level currently. As we can see here, it is testing that particular level with Asian highs and lows at the day at 46,068 and 46,220. So very low range. You can see it was just popping up and down within that range during this morning session. On the 4 hour time frame, price action structure is still bullish. But that being said, there was a deep retracement from that 46,700 level, with price currently trading within that 2150 SMA region and within the sweet spot of the RSI here on the 4 hour chart. Clear bullish price action structure present upon a major pivot level. So I am expecting a push from this level, thus dropping into the 1 hour time frame where I'll be looking for my entries. Price moving in a retracement after a strong push down from the all-time high. It is currently trading below the 2150-day SMA region, giving out signs of consolidation. We can see that it's trading upon each other at the moment and is in the bearish region of the RSI. It is a clear opportunity for long positions, but I'll be looking for chart patterns and candlestick entries with momentum upon this particular level and looking to trade that to the upside. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out during the day. Taking a quick look at the VIX index for the day. VIX is currently trading at 16.56 after closing last week at 15.46. VIX is moving to the upside as we can see throughout this week, which supports bullish moves in gold. However, it's still in risk-on territory supporting upside for indices. We're certainly trading in unprecedented times where both indices and gold are moving to the upside in a very correlated fashion where they are generally inverses of each other. So let's quickly take a look at fundamentals for the day. Fundamentals for the day, we have USD news, final GDP quarter on quarter, and unemployment claims at 2:30 p.m., so 14:30. So keep an eye out on that. Trading times for the day, I'll be looking at 1400 to about 1900, so good 5 hour range right there in which I can place my trades and be out of there before the day's end. So that is pretty much the analysis for the day. Headlines focused on the all-time highs as well as just the muted momentum coming out of gold and the indices at the moment. But nonetheless, the bulls are still present per the headline. So be sure to go take a look at TradingView as well as FX Street and just get an update on these headlines. You know what? Let me actually quickly take you through some headlines on FX Street. All right, we are on FX Street at the moment. Whoops. Quick advert popping up there. So we are on gold forecast and news. Gold stabilizing near 3770 after correcting from a record high. So we can see that gold forecast pulls back from 3760 amidst dollar strength. Gold struggles to capitalize. Yada yada. Gold holds steady near 375. Always traded digest Powell's speech. So yeah, as I mentioned, as I had said, gold pulling back from all-time highs. Focus is still on the fact that gold is making massive bullish gains in the market and creating all-time highs, but the sentiment around the past 2 days has been the muted movement of gold and the retracement that we are currently seeing. So they don't think that the bullish move is over, but they do feel that it is currently muted and they are waiting for an opportunity to step back in. So you got to read between the lines when it comes to these headlines. So be sure to take a look at this and see what the forecasts are. We can see we're seeing sideways movement. Short-term outlook remains constructive, so clearly bulls still present within that market. And that is pretty much analysis for today. I hope you enjoyed that. As always, this is not financial advice, but my personal opinions on the current state of the markets. Before taking any positions in the markets, make sure to do your own research first. Like and subscribe for more content and comment what you'd like to see more on in the future. With that, happy hunting traders. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.